Hi everyone, I'm Colette and I'm going to show you guys how to cook healthy at home. I'm a food blogger, which some of you may not know, but yes, I enjoy doing this in my spare time. So, tonight I'm going to be doing bruschetta chicken, which is going to be a one-pan meal. If you don't know what that means, it means that everything is literally on one pan. Your entire meal, you can put it together in 10 minutes, put it in the oven, and you're ready to go. So, I'm doing a meal plan all next week, and this is going to be one of the featured recipes. So if you want it, please drop your email below, and I'll send you an email with a link. So to start, I have all my ingredients out, which you can't see all of them, but chicken to start, I have some basil, and then my veggies are tomatoes and asparagus, and then I've got all my seasonings on the side. So you can do whole basil leaves, or I have mine in ribbons just because simply aesthetic reasons for the blog. So to start, I'm going to get my chicken ready. I'm going to put that in front of me so y'all can see. I like to stab the chicken just so it soaks up more of the juices. And I'm just going to coat it with some olive oil on each side. I'm going to try not to touch it while I'm showing you guys so I don't have to disappear and wash my hands and then you can't see anything. So, a lot of you guys complain that you can't cook healthy at home because it's too expensive or you simply don't have enough time. And that is the entire reason that I'm doing this video, to show you how little time it takes, and all of this together cost me maybe $15. Maybe. I mean, I had most of it at the house. So, I've got olive oil on the chicken, and to make it simple, I have onion powder, garlic powder, and Italian seasoning, a little salt and pepper. Of course, you can chop up onions and mince your own garlic. Please do, actually. But just to show you guys super simplified version of cooking, you can literally sprinkle all of this on and you're good to go, and then that probably saved you about 5 minutes of chopping time. So, now my chicken is coated. Little salt and pepper. I actually really don't cook with salt that much. Half the time I forget to even use it. So, just another little tip. And chicken is done. So I'm going to put that to the side. Or show you guys first. Maybe not. The light kind of blinded everyone. So, first thing I'm going to do is chop up the tomatoes. Of course, once again, to cut time, you don't have to do this. You can just throw them in the pan. I'm chopping them up simply because it makes them look prettier. You know, I'm going to be posting this. So, this will probably take me maybe a minute or two to chop these up. And like I said before, you'd be totally saving that time if you just threw these on there. The entire idea of a sheet pan menu is to throw everything on the pan, throw it in the oven, and walk away from it. So you have time to be with your family, get homework done, work out, whatever it is that you are doing that you think you don't have time for if you cook dinner. Not true. Alright, so I have picked some tri-colored cherry tomatoes here. Obviously it looks more presentable that way, but you can do this with just regular red Roma tomatoes if you would prefer. And almost done. I'm pretty sure this is the longest part of the entire process. And when I'm making healthy dinners, I usually try to limit the cheese. This is bruschetta chicken, so there will be some mozzarella involved, but it's not like I've been chowing down on cheese all day. So it's okay to have everything in moderation. I am completely omitting that extra carb on the side. So if you notice, I only mentioned chicken and then the veggies. I don't have a side of rice. There is no bread. That's my choice, and when I give these recipes to you, whoever drops their email below, that will not be included. So you have the option to add that, of course, if you want. But if you're trying to cut calories, and obviously you would have to cook that separately. Okay, so all my tomatoes are done, and I'm just going to throw them around the chicken on this pan. Of course, you want to spray your pan first. Sprinkle a little olive oil if you don't have a nonstick pan. I do, and it's amazing, and I love it. So, throwing these tomatoes around, and I'll show you guys the whole pan at the end so you can see what it should look like. Alright, next is the asparagus. Of course, if you don't like asparagus, don't think, oh, well, I can't make that recipe. Yes, you can. Just use green beans or something else. You have a little creative freedom when you're in the kitchen. Alright. For my asparagus, I am not a huge fan of these stalks, so I will be cutting the ends of these off. And then just lay those on the pan as well. These don't have to look pretty. It's just all about getting everything on there together. So you don't have any extra pots or anything else going on. Okay, so sprinkle a little bit of olive oil over the asparagus. Of course, if you want to use coconut oil, avocado oil, anything else of your choice, that is totally up to you. You don't have to follow my recipe exactly. Alright, I've got those arranged. I'm going to add a little more salt and pepper and Italian seasoning to those. And maybe some garlic because I love garlic. Who doesn't? Alright, almost done here. Oh, and by the way, my oven is preheated to 400 degrees. So make sure you have that done while you're prepping, since the prep time is so quick. So, now everything is set up and I can add my cheese, which I should have opened prior to filming. Sorry. Don't add this into the prep time. Alright, so you can of course get a block of cheese and cut it to be quick. I just got mozzarella squares. And I'm going to place these over my chicken. And sprinkle on the basil. And the finishing touch is going to be balsamic vinegar. This is the brand I prefer. And I'm pretty much going to sprinkle this over the entire tray, because I kind of want everything to be coated in that. And now I'm done and ready to pop this in the oven. So I would say that maybe took 5 to 10 minutes. I don't know, we'll find out. And here is what it comes out to. which is a pretty bomb looking dinner, in my opinion. And you're ready to just stick that in the oven. So, next time you tell me that you don't have time for dinner, remember that you do, because you can put something like this together in 5 to 10 minutes, pop it in the oven for 25 minutes, and you're done. That's 25 minutes of time for you to do whatever you want while a healthy dinner is cooking. So next time you're going to pick up that phone and order something, don't think about this. And if you can't come up with recipes, I've got plenty on the blog. So if you want to get these recipes emailed to you and be part of my challenge next week, please drop your email below. I'll shoot you 5 healthy meals for next week, including a grocery list. This is free, so I better see a ton of emails below. All right, thanks guys. I'm going to get grubbing.